Beautiful HR managers. So how you can protect momentum? Because if you can protect momentum, you will never ever scale up your own fund. You will never ever scale up your own business model, because momentum is all about momentum. Everything is all about momentum in the business or entrepreneurship, especially in the hedge fund industry. Because if you can protect momentum between LBA calls, you will just find your own self that you will go the same cycle. You had already a great meeting, then everything from there, it will start to fall down. You're thinking, all right, they will get back to you. They haven't get back to you. Now it has already went 2-3 days and things doesn't look like they will get back to you. Now everything looks like everything like is against you again. So what you need to do in order to protect momentum between LB calls, because of that I have done this video, and because of that I will make sure to give you some things that will help you out. So first of all, they don't just run great meetings. Top hedge fund managers protect momentum between LB calls. They don't just run great meetings, they run great follow through. What that means, I will show you right away. The top one of the closers I have worked with, they don't say, I will show you what they don't say, so you will understand what you will also avoid and what you will start to say. We will circle back with more materials. They don't say that, okay? Because if you are saying that, so that's a huge red flag that you need to avoid right away, okay? So avoid that, the first one, okay? Let us know if you have any questions. Never, ever, ever, you are not selling, okay? When you do that, you are selling, okay? You are qualifying them, okay? You are not selling. Have that in the mind, okay? Happy to connect down the line? Of course not, of course not. Of course not. Why is not? Because that's absolutely not how you can close deals. There is nothing like happy to connect down the line. You have already reached out to them and now you give them happy to connect down to the line. That's dishonesty, okay? And what they will say, the top one closers, here is what happens next, okay? We have mapped the entire process step by step. Okay, as I have already mentioned to you before in other videos, you need to systemize each process. You need to systemize each step. Okay, the onboarding process, the sales process, when they will reach out to you, when you will reach back to them, the follow-ups, everything. You need to systemize that. The materials on the performance drawdown report for the last 2 quarters, when you will send them over, if they will send over any metrics from their own side, when it will be timeline, map out all the process, the entire process, step by step. Okay? This is what you will receive and when. Okay, as I have already mentioned to you, crystal clear when the next touch points are, what it would be, because they know momentum isn't built in the meeting, it's built in what happens right after. Okay, have that in the mind always. Momentum isn't built in the meeting, it's built in what happens right after. Here is 3 move LB follow-up framework that you can have them today, and you can just gain them for your own hedge fund and for your own journey, okay? If you want to take screenshots of them, you can absolutely do that. Pre-close the process. So what it would be, after this, you will receive X within the next 24 hours. You will get tolerated IC pack, not recycled deck, okay? That's the pre-close the process, okay? So that's how you can hold the frame and make sure that, all right, you are qualifying them, you are not selling to them, okay? That's what I will tell you, that it has already worked for us aggressively, massively well, okay? Establish communication godness. What that mean? Weekly touch points are our norm during diligence, okay? That's what it could be. And what it could be, our team will stay ahead of your questions, not wait for them. Okay, that's how you can make sure to establish credibility, trust directly from the first few touch points. Why? Because you need to do that. Okay, you will not tell them that, all right, happy to connect down the line. What is that, man? What is that? How you will make sure that you will onboard them. You will say our team will stay ahead of your questions, not wait for them. Okay, why you will do that? Because you are building trust, building credibility, you seeding the seeds. Okay, seeding the belief seeds. Correct, that is the main thing right here. Frame control, not hope. What that means, I will show you right away. So we run a mapped rise cycle, not a reactive one. Okay, this process is designed to protect your time and hours. Why we are doing that? You showing them that, all right, what we have already built in the house right here is a machine that keeps producing and keeps generating new investment commitments constantly, keep generating new capital. Okay, so we are not reactive with our cycle, with our fundraising cycle. We are proactive right here. Correct, because that's what you need to become, and that's what you need to show them. Okay, because if you are proactive, you will keep raising capital constantly, and you will keep growing, and you will keep getting to the next level in your own asset management. Correct. So we run a mapped rise cycle, not a reactive one. The process is designed to protect your time and hours. Why? Because we're showing them that, all right, if we keep scaling up and we keep doing what we are doing, we're making sure that we will have the best outcome from the operation or from the firm for the both sides, and we will make sure that you will save your own time. We will also save our own time. And here is the cycle, how it looks like. As this year we will do X and Y, as this year we will do X and Y, and at this time we have already raised X and Y, and how we will do that, by that, and what we will get for return for performance and return and drawdown report, that and that's our expectations. And if things will not go as we have already planned it, so we will do X and Y to actually save us, how to make sure that we will have the best of it at this stage, because if it would be more over of what we can handle, so that's what we will do. Okay, I'm just giving you some new thoughts that may help you out if you just take some action on them. Here is the truth that you don't need to avoid, you need to actually have it. LBS don't ghost because they lose interest, because that's what that's what you have in your own mind. Oh, they have already ghosted me because they have already lost interest. That is not the case here. They ghost you because you didn't give them a next step that builds belief. I have already mentioned that on each video lately. You need to seed the belief seeds inside their own minds, all right? That's what will create the conviction, okay? And how you will do that is by actually giving them the next process, how it looks like, the onboarding process, the fundraising process, everything. You will show them that, all right, I have already built 1 billion found at this stage, and I will show you what I have already built. And by showing that to you, I will increase your certainty of the deal, of the investment, because now you have more confidence, you have more belief in me and in my own fund, in my own investment opportunity, in what I am doing. And by doing that, and by providing that, I'm not actually winning only you, but I am also winning the others around you, and that's the others that you know them. Correct? Maybe you will refer the others to me. Maybe you will make sure that you will refer the others to me. By doing that, I am making sure to not only win you, but to win the others around you, the investors that you know refers you that you will do. So I am not winning only you, but I am winning the trust of the others, because you are the door, you are the line to me, to make sure that I will keep generating new capital, because I know if I can actually build the trust, build confidence, and make sure to show you what I am capable of, which is, that's why I believe I am. So I will make sure to get you to my own fund. So I will make sure to get you to my own fund. Correct? So that's what you need to understand. That's what you need to have for energy before you jump on the call. Allocators found clarity, and the clarity doesn't end with the call. Okay, have that in the mind. The best closers I have seen, they don't chase again. They don't chase. They guide. They qualify. Okay, step by step, touch point by touch point, until conviction lands and capital follow. Because the intro deck of the presentation may earn attention, okay, but process earns trust, and trust is what gets you It's what gets you capital. It's what gets you investment commitment. It's what gets the money rolling into your own investment firm. It's what gets the capital coming to your own asset management that will help you out to rise the capital targets that you are looking to rise, to achieve your own vision, to live your own dream, to make sure that your own vision, it will become your own reality day by day. Your desired reality, it will never be your own desired reality. You will have it in your own reality. And if you only qualify, if you will only see the belief seeds, and if you only show them that, all right, I am actually not like the others, I have a process, I have step-by-step process on each stage, I understand what I am going, I know I can scale up, and by this time I will scale up. The fundraising events will be like that. We are going proactive all the time. We are not reactive. That's how we will scale up. That's what we have already calculated for risk. If that it will happen for us, that's how we will survive, and that's how we will make sure to keep generating new capital constantly. If you only understand the fundamentals that you need to have them in your own mind, and you need to have them on each call, that will absolutely be the game changer for your own life, to make sure that you will live the best life as a hedge fund manager, and you will scale up to beyond 1 billion in management. And it's not hard, it's not complicated, but it's not simple at the same time. And because if it was simple, everyone would do that, and everyone will get filthy and wealthy rich. Okay, but you need to understand that if the way is completely empty and there are only few who taking the way, so in the end of the way will be absolutely greatness. The end of the way, it will be absolutely lightness. The light that you are striving for, the light that your power, your energy wants it right now. I will need it right now. You can have it by only having more persistence, and by only pushing more and learn more and actually apply and execute more. That was everything for today's video. You can take a look on that video in the description below. It was Ziad Silo.